Hi guys, and welcome to Sister's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making pork for pad thai. So if you're ready, let's get started. You will need some garlic and some Gula Djawa or dark brown sugar, a shallot, some pad thai sauce, which you can watch in the video Pad Thai Base, peanut oil, cooking fat, and some pork tenderloin. You'll also need a pot with a lid, and a heat disperser, and of course a spatula. So we're going to need to chop up some garlic and Gula Djawa, and then we're going to cut our shallot. And I like to cut this into thin little rings so that you end up with a little bit of crunchy shallot along with your pork. Once we've done that, we can start working on our pork, and I like to cut a thick chunk off because that shows me sort of the thickness of the cubes that I'm going to make. So then I turn it on its side and I just cut it into little squares so that they're roughly the same size. So now we're ready to start cooking, so we're going to put some peanut oil in our pot and just make sure it's covered, and then we're going to turn the flame to high heat. Now we want the oil to be hot, as in crazy, crazy, crazy hot, so that once we put our meat in, we can stir and sear all of the edges. What you want to see is sort of white on the outside of every single square, because if you don't do that, then you're going to lose all the moisture. That's seared, we can add our shallot and our garlic and a little bit of Gula Djawa, and we're just going to add some cooking fat to it. The reason we do this is just to make sure that it stays fatty and tender and doesn't dry out while we cook it. Then we add about 1.5 spoonfuls of our pad thai sauce, just to give it a little bit of flavor. Put it on the heat disperser and cook it for between 1 and 2 hours. This is about an hour in, and you can see that it's still quite wet. So here we're 1.5 hours in, and there's less water, but it's still quite wet. So this is 2 hours in, and there's very little water left, and it's just really well cooked through. So this is what our pad thai looks like with the pork. It's a great food for summer, and you can always change it up with different proteins. So check out my other videos and let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys back soon.